I was thinking things were a little tight.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
did you want this last pack of Ushers?
No, baby, you go ahead and take them. You can get a change and grab my drink. My drink. Right inside too. Oh, messages. Thank you, love. So we get a couple people in here tonight. Late live night chat, hanging out, vibing. Thing go out. Get a hold of a couple people. See if we get some people coming in. Looking skeptical. Looking skeptical. Waiting on them. Waiting on them to roll in. Waiting on them to roll in. If you're new coming in, double tap the screen. You got any questions? Let us know what's going on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just double tap. Double tap. Come holler, come chat, come hang out. Got any questions about what you see? Ask away. Ask away. Jessica, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you're having a great night. How's it going? Double tap the screen, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just got some fishing stuff going on over here. We're just talking, trying to find some new people. New subscribers, new followers. The page is new, and that's what I do over here. We do anything from catching cooks to just hanging out, chatting, vibing, getting to know one another. Mandy, how's it going? Is it Jesus? Love the collection. This is just a little bit of it. I got a full tackle box sitting right here with a lot more. I just so happen to grab a few baits from here and then open some fly boxes. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Mandy, if you come check out my page, you can see that. However, on my Facebook page, I got a picture. If you follow me over on Facebook or RayRay Outdoors, you can check me out over there. And I got a background photo of me holding the biggest trout that I've ever caught. But the biggest fish I've ever caught was probably like a 30-pound flathead catfish. Enough about me though. What about you guys? How's your guys' day going? And let us know where you're from. Don't be shy. I'm from the good old state of Pennsylvania in America. But like I said, man, if you guys like fishing content, come check us out. I got my own hats, got my own merch. and we make some really good content. I make content for the phone. Content for the phone. So he just was like, wow. Yeah, man, it's just a little bit. This is just a little bit that I got over here. Oh, how's your guys' night going, man? If you're just coming in, double tap that screen and don't be shy. Ask questions away, man. The more questions, the better. Keeps this algorithm going. Keeps us having something to talk about. Figured I'll bring my rod over here just to have it in the spotlight, I guess, if you will. 27 in the house. Double tap that screen, y'all, if you're just coming in. And if you're into fishing content, ask some questions. We'd love to answer. Biggest fish I've ever caught. Flathead catfish, about 25 pounds. Pretty big. And if you guys want to see some pretty cool catfish videos, we got those over here on the video or on the page. Make sure you come up here and subscribe. Double tap that screen, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. We only got 2 and we got 15 in here. It'd be great if you guys could get it up there. Come on. They. Adam. They, it, she, them. How's it going, man? How's your night going, Adam? How's everybody's night going? Now we only got a few in here. My love, would you mind to message Discord? The crow's nest.
Here.
Let's see if we can get a couple more people in here. Hang out in the chat. You just coming in, double tap that screen. Just getting up with it. Alert. I'm live until you are. Trying to get some more people in here, man. We're losing y'all. We're losing y'all. No more conversation or nothing. Love the collection. That was about it. Really small. Hopefully we get a couple more people in here. Wow. Well, for the one that is it, I greatly appreciate it. For tagging it out and sticking it out with me, man. Fuck. I know this is probably. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kim. I'm over trying to alert the freaking crow's nest. I wrote, it looks like he's always over. It looks like he's always got something going on, or they're always bothering him. I hate messaging him because I'm sure he gets enough throughout the day. Crisis over there. How's your day going, Cam? E, how's it going, brother? Hopefully you're having a great day. Oh. I'm gonna hop on. Ain't got nothing else to do. Video games are boring anymore. And yeah, we just decided to chill out and relax, and I was like, you know what? A late night live, chilling, talking. Same E, same. Not only that, we just sit and we watch so much TV all the time, or videos, to where we just don't have anything to watch anymore. So it's just like, might as well go ahead and get on here and just hang out with you guys and chat it up and vibe out, you know what I mean? Man, I can't wait to go fishing, dude. Cam, what are you over there doing? You over there playing the game, Cam? I was on the game today, Cam. I actually just got off. If you haven't already double tapped that screen, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Oh, man. James in the house. Sam is very sick, and I'm damn. So now you guys done switched off with the colds. If you guys haven't already double tapped that screen, I greatly appreciate it. James, I hopefully you guys get to feeling better, man. Being sick is no fun, bro. I already know how that could be. Me and my wife, we got sick not about maybe a month, maybe 2 ago, and it was really bad. And the kids got it, and then they gave it right back to us. So it can be a pain sometimes, man, especially with these colds that come in and out. It ain't no way to text this. Damn. Well, gotta make that moolah. You know, I know how it is, so I understand, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But hopefully your day gets better, man. Even if it's just a sandwich or something like that cheers you up, you know what I mean? I know how that can be. Food be at the end of the day be what cheers you up. Make a name, dirt road dollars. Yeah, for sure. Your daughter's being a whiny button there. Got 2 in the house. Gotta get some more in here. That's the issue. We get more in here, then there's more conversations going. Things can be running smoothly. But when there's not, it's tough. It can be tough. Yes, love, you can have the phone back here. Bring me the pen, please. Cam. Cam, where are you, Cam? Been partying in the back of my semi-truck when I take my breaks. I'm listening to music such as Dirt Road Dollars, country rock, country rap. Yeah, man, I love me some good old Upchurch, man, out on the road. Did I go fishing at all today? Nah, James. Can't go no fishing, not yet. as much as I would really love to go fishing right now, I gotta wait until the 4th of April, man. Welcome anyone. Oh, that's why I was taking you a minute. Okay, Dragon, Cam. I hope you're doing good, brother. Subscribe to my boy RayRay. Appreciate you, James.
Love you.
I love you. See, and right now it'd be toying with me because it says there's nobody in here. I swear. Right now it says there's 0 people in there. I don't know why it does that to me, but it does it to me. We them honorable. It's a lame. I know it is. I know it is. Yeah, Dirt Road Dollars is a good song too. I love our church. Yeah, man. Man, I forget the other one that I listened to by him. That's one of his older ones, one of his originals. Really good. I love it. So YouTube lies. I know it really lies because it said I had. Yeah, see, look, it just changed. It went from 0 to 4 likes, and now 1 person in here to 5 likes. It toys with me. It toys with me. So I just can't even pay attention to that stuff. That's why I'm like digged into the comment section usually. Trying to anyway. Mine says that there's one and it's me. James for the dub, man. James for the dub. Look, see, he's in here too. I see 2. Well, I see 3 comments from 3 different people. There we go. That's what I was saying. Like, I love YouTube, but then again, it's not good with statistics. I'll leave it at that for sure. That and I wanted to meet my quota today. I was averaging, I think 2 days ago, for about a week straight, I was averaging 1,800 views or something like that. And today I got that with just my short that I posted of my smallmouth bass. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out after this. I've been posting a lot of older videos and stuff from my phone and that are in actual already posted. You know, I just make remixes and make shorts out of them, which is the same thing I did today. And they've been doing pretty good. I got up to I think 80 or 90 views today on my live. Usually I get about 100. Just depends on how smooth things are running. Said I gotta get back on the road. Hey James, salute, bro. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for chatting it up, buddy. And you be safe on that roadway, man. You go deliver those blocks. Cheers, cheers. Cam, cheers. E, if you're still in here, is has your animals eaten today? I know you said that they ain't ate in a while, man. You've been dealing with that for a second. And if you're just coming and double tap that screen, let the people know what you got going on down in the comment section. We do. See, I even charged the phone up, friends. I made sure that we had some battery in here. I had to make sure there was some battery up in here. Alright. I only try to feed them on one day. You're not supposed to try and feed them every day. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Yeah. I definitely not know how to keep up with that, especially when after they like not eat. You know what I mean? I'd be questioning like, okay, when should I feed them then? Kind of like how you are sometimes. But hopefully they do, bro. Hopefully. That's probably really stressful, honestly. Yeah, man. You're days away from getting up out of here, and we're days away from going and getting on some water for the first time in a long time. One hasn't eaten for 3 weeks now. Holy shite. Holy shite. Yeah, that's no good, man. Be nervous. Because I'm sure they're your babies, you know what I mean? So you're just like, damn, bro. You gotta eat, bro. You're not eating, making me not want to eat. Stress me out, bro. I think we're up to like 250 watch hours too now. I don't know what I gotta reach. I think it's like 3,000 or something like that before I start getting monetized. And usually when you get monetized, YouTube tries to help push your algorithm a little bit more too. I'm about to get temp and humidity gauges for their enclosures. Make sure they're right and a good temp, gun temp. Okay, to make sure I'm getting mice warm enough. Oh, okay. Wow, so you got to make sure the food's at a specific temperature. Huh. That's wild. That is crazy. That's a lot of work. Oh man, I'll be ready when I got the vice right here, man. I really am. Because as I'm talking, as I'm talking to you guys, I'll be able to sit here and be tying jigs, time flies. I'll be making these kind of things, man, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Then if they don't eat after, they have no clue. I have no clue. Damn. Damn, Dino son. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a slow night tonight. But sometimes that's all it is on here, man. You know, a little bit of conversating, talk with a few people, and that's what you're gonna get for the night. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful for it. So I thank both of y'all for being in here. Seriously, you and E and Cam. I think those are the two that are in here right now. And what it is, man, I'm trying to stay consistent. You know what I mean? Meeting new people, finding new subs. That's kind of where it's at this point with the live streams. And you know, I won't be streaming consistently on the water. There'll be times where we do hangout lives like this. We do a little bit of chat and we do a little bit of hanging out. But for most of the part, I'm going to try and make live streaming out on the water, and then maybe a live at the end of the day or something to sum up what how everybody felt about it being on the water. And anybody else who's got ideas and suggestions for me to be using while I'm out there, you know. Yeah, I was in there too, E. I stopped in there for a little bit. I hollered at her and told her, hey, hope everything's going good, and all I told her was, with all the chaoticness with Crisis and her, I'd prefer it to not be in my life, and whether that's her not to come over, that's up to her. I mean, she's more than welcome to be over here, but I also, if I'm gonna be real, I told Crisis we gotta try to neutralize this, man. And if you guys are both going to be over in the chat, try to keep it cordial, because I ain't trying to kick neither nobody out. I try to. That's all I'm wanting to do is show love. Now, whatever was said and whatever they've been through, I've always been a person to let bygones be bygones. Um, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, uh, he did say he was going live tonight, didn't he? Well, if you get a notification, let me know so I know when he's going live and stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That I can sit and talk to Crisis when he comments, and I can sit and talk to Win when she comments. Just try not to conversate with each other. If you got opinions about each other's comment, just try and keep it to yourself. Because that's honestly what it is. It's opinions, and it's just that's the problem with this country right now, man. It's so damn opinionated. Everybody has to get their say out, and you know, I don't know. Everybody needs to just be peaceful. That's the way I feel. No, you'd miss no beef, Dragon. You miss no beef. I've been trying to talk to you though. You playing the game or something? Where's Mason at? Go right, Mason. Go tell him to get on the line. Come talk to us. I already had a snap at freaking Joseph's freaking girlfriend today. I did too, dude. Whoever it is coming in, double tap the screen. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, it is traveling with the cones. Okay. Are you new to the chat, brother? If you are, I appreciate you for coming in. If you're curious about what we got going on, it's a fishing page, man. But right now we're just doing a talking live, hanging out, chilling. We got a great group of people over here that come in frequently. Here lately, I've been kind of, if I'm not feeling the right way, but I think I'm overdoing the live. But when you're somebody like me who's trying to get as many watch hours in as possible, and fishing season's not here, so I can't pretty much space them out yet. Soon enough, they'll be spaced out. They give time for people to miss watching and be like, "Hey, when's your next one?" But for now, we just building the family over here, man. Building the family. Okay, okay. Well, what's your page about, man? I see it says something about traveling. So do you travel a lot? You in there cooking some? Oh, she in there baking some cookies. I understand watch hours is growing. We just hit our 3,000 2 days ago. Congratulations, man. Everybody say congratulations to traveling over there, man. It's freaking awesome, man. That's awesome. And over here, man, what it is, it's a real slow build, bro, right now because, it's hard to find great people to come in the chat and conversate with. Um, and then not only that, I got a few mods. They come in and out when they get the chance and whatnot. But when they are in, they do a great job of cleaning up stuff. Because there's going to be times where I'm going to be on the water and I'm going to be fishing, and my wife will be reading chat, and she's not too fond of all this stuff right away out the gate. So I'm excited though, nonetheless. We got 5 days at midnight to get on the water, and I can't wait. April 4th. Man, I'm gonna have to check your guys' page out, man. Everybody here hanging out right now, go give them another sub, man. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's kind of what we do over here, bro. We just try to give everybody love. As my friend Crisis says over at the Crow's Nest on his YouTube page, we try to raise the tides all together, man. You know what I mean? And it sounds to me you have it going great over there. So congratulations, bro. Keep climbing, keep it going, and don't slow down. My fiance was the same way. When we started, she was kind of camera shy. Yeah, man. That's what I try to tell people when they come in and check out my videos. If you watched one of my beginning videos to one of my most recent, you'll see that I do a lot better with talking to the camera. I do a lot better with edit skills and making clips smaller. For a fact of, my first videos were like an hour to an hour and a half long, to now my videos are 10 to 15, 20 minutes long. So narrow that down. But right now my views have been popping with shorts. The shorts is where it's at. I've started to notice. And doing the remixes out of your videos and turning them into shorts is also where it's at. Dragon RayRay's wife will talk to us. She just don't come on camera. She has that shit time. Yeah, she don't mind to come in and hang out and talk and chat here and there, but it, she tried going live over on TikTok, and it's just so hard to get things going over on TikTok. You scroll through and you'll find people that have a bunch of people, but that took that person a long time and a lot of effort. So, and same for me. Like, I think the most in here that we had in likes was like 31 likes in one night, and it was because I went for like 3 hours. So, Allison is in the house. Touchdown! Touchdown! Everybody, welcome in, Allison. Allison, welcome to everybody. I hope you're having a great night. I hope you double tap that screen on the way in. And we're just chilling. We're vibing. We're talking. What you got going on with yourself tonight, bro? Shorts are amazing. The only issue with them is that they won't get you many watch hours. Oh, okay. Okay. Which, that makes sense because they're shorter videos. I mean, they're a lot shorter videos than normal. So, definitely understand that. Uh, Longer videos, people watching dedicated and actually seeing the whole thing. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And if you ever watch my videos, man, I recommend to watch them on the phone. My videos are made to watch long ways like this, just how the shorts are, all that. And why is because I use my phone. I do it all on my phone. I have a chest mount for my phone. And I don't know, I've just always kept it straight up and down because for now it's phone content. I try to push for a phone algorithm, and eventually I will get GoPros and have like really good set videos. However, I want to do it right. So right now I do what I can, and that's just how I get it done. I'm all right. How about you? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Dayton in the house. Welcome, Dayton. Thank you for jumping in, brother. If you post a mix of all three, short, long, from a live, you'll get. Hmm. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, man. Don't forget to subscribe. And there's one of the legends, Crisis Manifesto himself. This guy's the best. Double tap the screen, y'all. James, hey guys, double tap the screen, subscribe. You guys are all awesome. Thank you. Game pissing you off, love. Cheers to the Tuckers. Gotta get a little crew going now. It took a little bit. It took a little bit, but hey, we're in here, man. We're in here. I appreciate you, Crisis, because I'm sure you had a little bit to do with it. Just a little. Double tap the screen if you're just coming in. Hey, traveling man, you want a really good live stream late night? Sometimes throughout the days, workouts, all that good stuff. Go check out my man Crisis. Also, go check out my man Mystic. I'm probably only going to go live for about another 30 minutes or so and respect the man over there because he's got a great thing going on himself over there with his snakes. And I could have swore he said something to me the other day about it. We got to really start. I got it. What I got to do is get a new link from you, Crisis, a fresh one, because it seems like every time I go to join the Crow's Nest with my uh, Discord, it's messed up. So Kasha's in the house. What's up, Kasha? We got Crisis's wife in the house. One of his wifeys, I should say. Mr. Terry. Oh snap! Did he? Did he come in here? Catfish come in? Or oh, you're just talking about earlier when I was in there. Yeah, man, I always go show Catfish love, man. Everybody go show Catfish Terry some love. Write that name down. Catfish Terry. It's a super simple name. He's freaking awesome. And the man just has no bone in his body. He says it's gonna give up. I love it. And right now he's been tying jigs. I got a few of them over here actually in my tackle box. I'll show them off real quick. Hand tied, very small. They're made for your crappie, your perch, your bluegill. And this year, they're going to get whipped at some trout. I'm going to do my best to catch it and get a video in for this man. You know, I don't think anybody's done that for him yet, where they get out there and make an entire video dedicated to his baits. I like doing that for people. I've actually done that for a few other bait companies, Rip and Lip Lures, Muncie's Baits. Come on, Metro. Keeper's Tackle. There's quite a few, and they're all over on my Facebook page. This one here is Catfish Terry's, one of his hand-tied beautiful jigs. They're small guys, but alright. Show them off here. Make sure to check out our great friend Catfish Terry. You said it right, Dayton. The old man knows what he's doing too, man. Got a little wiggle tail on the end of that one. I want to get some more of these made up by him, but I want a gold tip head. The red and the black's just fine, but I want that tail to be red or pink. And I've almost contemplated whether or not to take and go ahead and do that and just paint it red. But I don't want to disrespect the man's work, so I'd rather him just make me up some himself. But here soon, I'll be having a vice, being able to tie up some jigs myself, Dayton. Trout opener in 6 days. My buddy is going to bring it to me. I'm single fathering. I'd like to tell chartreuse and the rest white. Yeah, man, just I've learned something here in PA with the trout, man. If it rains, which I'm going to be real with you, here in Pennsylvania, it's constantly raining in the spring. Up until about July or August, then I say pull out the chartreuse and the bright pink. But here it seems like pink, black, and gold. If you can get a bait with those three colors all together, it's gonna make for a really great day. So he said, if it ain't no chartreuse, it ain't no use. But they do work, bro. Chartreuse does work. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love using chartreuse. But the fact of the matter is, man, with trout, it's going to vary with the temperature of that water. So early spring, really cold. Like even when we get out there on the lake and it's 70 degrees, I won't be using these jigs the first day. The first day, as much as I'd love to try and cast one of these in the lake and catch a fish with it, the most we're going to get with it at that lake is going to be a bluegill. So trout opener, the live stream, if you will, of us over here, it's going to be the main baits that I've always used on opener to get our catch and cook going and our friend fish off, if you will. Our go-to baits, which on one rig it'll be a bottom rig set up kind of. I got one of the rigs over here set up in the corner already. Alaskan's in the house. Just got back from country. Posted a short on my channel. Everybody go check Alaskan out, man. He's got some really crazy looking stuff over there over in Alaska. It's awesome. Love what you got going on over there, Alaskan. Seriously, dude. Ever heard of smoked trout dip? Yeah, Dayton. We do salmon dip up here in PA and stuff, man. We'll get some salmon and we'll do it like that. Thing is, man, I actually just brought that up to my friend. We're trying to figure out what we want for a snack out there while we're fishing. And, salmon dip usually be it. However, right after we eat salmon dip and we catch our fish, we're supposed to take those, go to a pavilion, fillet them at the creek, and we're going to do a fish fry. So it's like fish on fish, and I'm just like, that's a little much. So I don't know what really to take early morning. I'm thinking maybe get in here and whip up a bunch of breakfast burritos, um, egg, sausage, cheese, and wrap them up in aluminum foil and just have them there, warm, tucked away, so that when we get hungry, they're still nice and warm, and we can have them out on the water. So that sounds bomb. Do you fish for crappie much? Normally, when we fish for crappie, it's going to be through the ice. However, um, during specific periods of the year, there is occasional crappie places that I can go. Um, the lake we're actually going to go to, but it only hits around mid fall. It's like a time period where they move up into the shallows. Blind, how's it going, Blind? I hope you're having a great night, bro. I really do. Double tap that screen if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. That's our first fishing of the season. We hit a lot of crappie right away on my lake. So great to eat. I swear, Cash. If you like crappie, then you'll love trout. You will love trout, especially when a trout's been a holdover and it's been in the water for a while, and its meat's turned pretty much orange like a salmon. Ah, tip for crappie this summer. Go find deep docks. Yeah, Dayton. We don't have a lot of real deep location. You can look up Pennsylvania, man. We got deep lakes and stuff, but if you want deep crappie, here you got to go to the middle of the lake, or go find some really deep structure. Uh, and normally, some of the lakes that I've been on, the majority of them, they're so big that you're gonna need a boat. I've actually been out on a couple of them on a raft with a buddy of mine, Fish Focus Outdoors. We got 4 pound crappie Center Hill Lake. Heck yeah. RayRay beam me over there. Why, you need something over here, Blind? Oh, you need out of here? Man, I hate hearing that, Blind. I know, and I've been telling you, man, if you ever come up here, man, you're more than welcome to a fishing trip, dude. I'm telling you what, it's coming too. I hope you guys are there. It's going to be an early morning rise, and if you ain't written it down, write it down because it's coming quick. It's not 2 weeks away. It's not a whole week away. It's 6 days. After tonight, I think we're down to 5. And then also, all in that time frame, I'm going to be moving. So I'll be getting a lot of things going on. I'm going to get a fly tying vise and a jig tying vise. I'm going to be getting some peacock feathers. I'm going to be getting some raccoon tails. Um, what else did he say he had? I think he said goose feathers. So we're going to get some things going, man. I can't wait. He said a Star Trek special. I have 78 poles. Seriously, Blind? You've been collecting, man, over the years, ain't you? What is that, like maybe 2 or 3 a year? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. And then usually you always got that one, right? You got that one or that two. You got that Betsy and you got your girl right there. You got one or two. And then the rest of them are just for show. I know how it goes. Saving, not sinking. My grandpa used to be the same way, man, but he had a specific brand, man. He said, I'm deprived. Are you sleep deprived or are you fish deprived? We do. We got a really big lake trout. We got really big lake trout. I've never caught one though. Never caught a lake trout. Um, which it's on the bucket list, man, of being here. You know, I've caught pike, I've caught pickerel, I've caught crappie, I've caught bluegill, perch, bass, smallmouth. Uh, I've caught in the trout species. I've caught a stock rainbow, a stock brown, a stock brook trout. I've caught a wild brown trout, a native brook trout. And the differences between those is native is means that they've been here, they've lived here all of their life. Wild means that they brought from somewhere else, and now they have a wild such species, subspecies in the water streams, which they came from Germany a long while back. I got stoned and no damn cookies. That's crazy because my wife, babe, where they at? Are they done yet? Or you got them on the plate or anything? Let me see them. Look at these freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. We just killed Blind right there. He's like, this is bullshit, man. There is no perch in Tennessee. Dragon, why are you looking all these why are you looking up freaking if there's perch in Tennessee? Are you looking up what fish are in Tennessee? Once, right? I was supposed to do brownies and cookies tonight, but I didn't get stoned, to be honest. Had a mask and everything. I see there's 7 of us in here. If you're just coming in, double tap that screen and don't be shy. Let the chat know what you got going on down low, and come conversate with us, man. That's what it's all about. Don't catch them much. We got some perch in the Central Hill Lake. Yeah, man, they're a tough species to catch, man. And then another spot I got to go catch crappies is at a buddy's. His uncle's got a local pond, and when they were younger, him and his brothers, they loaded this pond to the brim, bro. And it's got bass, it's got perch, it's got crappie, bluegill. The only fish that ain't got in is like tiger muskie, that shit. No catfish. And there's so many in there that the bluegills. You guys can go watch the video. It was the one of me when I was holding the crappie video. You go watch that full video on the farm. The bluegills are bigger than my hand, man. Like the bodies, they're like really wide, and it's because there's so many in there and they're so big. And the old man wanted everything out of there. And then the majority of the fish that we kept, I did take a bunch home and clean, but they had parasites all in them, and it's from being in them farm ponds like that, and the water getting so hot in the summer. So the fish are good to catch. We went down there to do the man a favor, catching all the fish and taking it out to kind of dial down everything. I'm heading out. Having a great night, everyone. Later, Cash. Yeah, make sure you go type in with Mystic and let them know I will be in there shortly. Them and they are sometimes found in reservoirs like Milton Hill Lake. Yeah, man. I miss fishing lakes for like crappie and stuff, man. And now my home state in Indianapolis, Indiana, you can catch a lot of that. Underdocks, like you were saying, real deep. That's my grandpa's method. He'd use a slip float. I'm sure you know what that is if you've crappie fished. He'd fish about 20, maybe 30 foot deep, about 10, 20 feet from the dock. But that dock would go way out there, you know what I mean? And there was a lot of wood, brush piles over there. And Grandpa would get about halfway out there and let that thing drop, man. And he'd be fishing next to people all day long, and he's the only one ripping them out, bro. Left and right, left and right. And he used to tell me that he could just feel it in the tip of his rod. There'll be a fish, and a lot of people, they do that hook set. My grandpa, he'd feel that little thud that where the crappie, they'll come up and on the water column like this, and they'll just sit on that bait. And if you yank too hard, they'll open their mouth, and that thing will just go. You won't even have a fish. So uh, he was a whiz at what he did, man. No blind still open. Yeah, we used a method called shooting dogs, cooking line closed, make still available. We don't got them like that here. I thought you meant they weren't there at all. What, here in PA? No, in Indianapolis, Indiana, where I used to live, Dragon, we get crappie here too in PA. They're here for sure. If you guys go watch my ice fishing video, I plucked a really good size one, about 15 inches through the ice. It was one of the only good fish that we actually caught. He caught perch and stuff previous fishing trips, and some pickerel and stuff like that. But Man, High Point got drained this past year, so there's no more even ice fishing it right now for years. They're doing construction on the dam, so blind. I've literally told no brownies tonight. My mom still said we have milk, perfect timing. Blind said some bullshit. All cookies that need milk are gone, but milk hardly moved. Yeah, Blind, you're high, man. That you are, brother. That you are. Just a little. You a little bit toasted over there. I'm gonna get on your level. Cheers. Blind, I was screwed out of the desert. Now I'm pissed. Cookies in pockets and cookies left. I got cookies and milk. Then my stone ass forgot about the cookies and drank the milk. You know something? I used to do that. A lot of people used to do that. And I didn't understand. And people would be like, oh, cookies and milk, cookies and milk. And I'd be eating the cookies and then texting and drinking some milk. And I was just like, what's the point of that? Why do I smoke? Honestly, that's cannabis. So to alleviate any kind of stress signals, to kill depression thoughts, um, and to help me cope in life. Life's rough, man. There's a lot of people on this episode. I hate my life. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm not one of them guys. And I was raised by the older generation who smoked, who fished, uh, who took care of their own. Didn't question no one else on why they did what they did. That was the era and the people that I grew up with. A lot of people didn't grow up with them kind of people. I grew up with my grandparents, and I think that's why I am the way I am. Kind of stuck in that era mindset of I can survive, I don't need the government. And it's tough. It's tough. I might need to start looking into it. Damn, stuff I smoke gave me the munchies real bad. I can imagine from blind. It sounds like it, brother. It sounds like it. Sounds like Blind's got the munchies, man. He's like, you let a Twinkie around me, man. You have to make a decision. I'm hungry. I need cookies. Well, you guys are a little bit far, or I could send you some. My wife and I are really good at baking cookies. I love cookies. I like peanut butter cookies. She likes chocolate chip. You guys debate about it in the bottom. Which are better? Chocolate chip or peanut butter? Which are better? Which cookies are better? Chocolate chip or peanut butter? Should we... Hold on. Let's see if we can put a poll in here. That's a great question. Green light. I want to put a poll. Automatically set translator. Create highlight. No. Like. No. Alright. Whatever. You know what? I don't like it anymore. I'm hungry. I need cookies. I got cocky milk. I got chalky milk. I'm chilling now. I said cocky milk. You got cocky milk. Oh man, 9:30 p.m. No cookies on Saturday night. Man, that ain't good, blind. Not good, brother. Not good at all. Gotta have the cookies on Saturday night. I did not think about that, dog. Man, he's having it rough, guys. Everybody, prayers for freaking blind in the chat. Anybody in here, say prayers to blind. Should I go get a cookie and eat it on here? Chestnut pie sounds really good right now. Or peach cobbler. Peach cobbler sounds gas. Please, me and Blind need cookies. Let's go. If they're not gone, I bet you they're gone. Don't tap the screen if you're just coming in. Let everybody know what you got going on down in the chat. They kind of told me to come confiscate a cookie. They're begging for chocolate chip cookies.
Make sure you break it apart nice and good and show them. Nice, you made me crash.
Are you guys ready for a cookie? Oh, yeah. More crunchy. These were not made by me. What's wrong, Dayton? You wish you had a chocolate chip cookie. Nice. I'm sorry I did that to you, David. If I could hand you some, brother, you would be eating with me. I promise. With the glass of milk. I hate chocolate chip cookies. He said no. Why? Because it's not milk. He said plus 59 years old. You can't say that now. Because cereal's a very, very big milk thing. It just is. You can't eat cereal without milk. And if you do, you're a monster. That's a monster. He said the milk is a line we don't cross. I can't with you, bro. I love you, Dayton. You're awesome, bro. I love your, your energy. I love how you come in here, you conversate. You know what you guys got to do for me? The ones that are like this, when you guys see new people coming in the chat or saying it, and just coming in, I'm sure you guys can see one up here. Or is it over here? Is it over here? You guys, I'm sure you guys can see when people are coming in and out. That's when you guys got to attack them. Not me, not being mean, but Crisis is really good at it when he's in here. And he's like, hey, you double tap that screen if you ain't already. You know what I mean? And you guys are getting the hang of it. I've noticed with James earlier, he was doing it and stuff. So, and I appreciate you guys doing that stuff for real, man. He said, well, I forgot about cereal. You can't forget about cereal, Lon. Are you kidding me? Reese's Puffs? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? What? No. We can't forget cereal, you guys. We can't forget about cereal. Cereal's like a class act, you know? All the way back to the mini wheats and the frosted flakes, man. What? This is not cruel enough. This is... He ate a cookie in front of me. Yeah, I did, Blind. I don't know if you saw that, but I ate an entire chocolate chip cookie. Thank you for the cookie.
What did they think?
They were very mad at me. Dayton is so upset right now.
Why?
He is so petrified that I just did that to him.
What?
That I just ate a cookie in front of him.
Oh.
He said it's gotta be some sort of crime. Not the cookie. R.I.P. Cookie. R.I.P. Cookie, bro. Put it in the chat. R.I.P. Cookie. Somebody comes in, we say that. Yeah, R.I.P. to that. R.I.P. to that boy Cookie, man. Ice cream is the dream. Now you're on to something, Blind. Because if you have a blender, you take your 2 scoops of some vanilla ice cream. Add you about 3 chocolate chip cookies. Hold on. Wait for it. Then, you scrape all the icing out of 4 Oreos. You put that icing in the ice cream. Mix it. Wait for it. You crunch up the Oreos. You put them on top of all of that. And then you drizzle a little bit of chocolate. Tell me what you think of that. I am over laid out. Sleep after eating some of my little concoction snacks that I be creating over here. I didn't teach you this, Dayton. I don't know how young you are, but anybody should know how to do this. But if you take and go and put 2 Oreos in a small cup or a small glass, preferably not a glass container though. I would use plastic. But 2 Oreos, crunch them up, and an egg. Mix. I think you're supposed to take the yolk out. You're supposed to suck the yolk out with a bottle. I'm sure you guys have been taught that. Mix with the egg whites in the Oreo. Stick it in the microwave. 2 minutes. Pop it out. You have a brownie. A Oreo brownie. Yeah. So. Grandparents do get the right away, Brian. Said me and my dad's done it. Hey, it works. It don't taste the best. You may want to add like a little bit of sugar. You know what I'm saying? But it makes a brownie. It makes it. I was like, you know what? When the struggle's real and you got some Oreos and you want something from the store and you just can't get out, you got the eggs, got the cookies. Let's get it to working. Well, it looks like you two are the loyal two tonight, man. We're the 3 Stooges tonight. Nate, you're good, brother. Age ain't nothing but a number to me, man. As long as you keep it real, we keep it positive, we keep it pushing. You know what I mean? That's how we do it over here at RayRay Outdoors. Now, in some places, such as crisis lives and stuff. Time to time, there be some youngins coming in there. We kick them up out of there. They gotta go. But that's because some of the topics in there be crucial, man. Something that 16-year-olds probably shouldn't be hearing in on, And not only that, I think it's just a respect thing. Adults to younger wealth, But here, oh damn, I just dropped my cap in there. Anyway, but here we're just trying to spread peace and joy and love and fishing. And that's for all age groups. That's what I love about fishing. So it's just not set to one required age group. Reese's products. I don't like Reese's, man. I'm a peanut butter head too. That's what's crazy. I'm a peanut butter fiend. I'll go in there and get a spoonful of peanut butter and just, But I'm being torched. No cookies. Yeah, I'm good on cookies, bro. I'm really slow with the sugar eating. I'll munch on it here and there, but it's nothing like I won't go sit and make me a whole batch of cookies. I'll eat one, maybe two. And the same when I make my peanut butter cookies, I make 2 or 3. That's it. Some people would be like, "You're an animal." But if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to get to 20 tonight, and then I'm probably what are we at? 18? Yeah. We're trying to get to 20, and we're gonna call it probably. You're just coming in, double tap the screen. I just sat here and tortured my friends eating cookies, man. Sorry. Didn't mean no sort of torture. You alright? Let me see if we got Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy are pretty fire. I ain't gonna cap. They're soft. They're chewy. I love Chips Ahoy. Them cookies that I just ate. Oh, I hate a crunchy cookie. Some people love them. Some people like a little snap to their cookie. I don't. It needs to be really soft, really gooey, fresh out the oven. Can't beat a warm freaking cookie. Just freaking can't, dude. No. Warm cookies are the best. No cookies, I'm guessing, Dayton. No cookies. Please, no more torture. No, I'm good, bro. I ain't gonna torture anymore. I mean, unless me going in here and grabbing like some hot Cheetos or something of that nature is gonna do it to you. But even then, I don't even have no leche. I don't even have no milk myself because I be drinking 2%. I can't do the whole milk now. Said I've been through enough watching you eat a cookie, bro. Said I just can't even do it, bro. You cookie crisp. Michael come in with a cookie crisp. What's up, Michael? How's your night going, bro? Hopefully you're having a great one, man. I think I've seen you in here before, for sure. If I'm not mistaken. Said it's gotta be a crime of some sort. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think it's illegal to eat food on the camera. Actually, I think there's a lot of people that enjoy that kind of ASMR or whatever. Well, they come to PA, man. And not only will I get you a batch of fucking cookies, but I also put you on some fish. You know what I mean? Put you on some trout, boy. And a lot of states, they're like, oh, we got trout too. Well, I see a lot of people catching trout and they're 8 inches, they're 12 inches. They think a big one's 15, 18 inches. Come here, I'm going to put you on your biggest trout of your life. 25 plus, 24 inches. And that's going to be a medium-sized boy. Schmedium. If you're on Facebook dating, you need to go find me on Facebook at RayRay Outdoors. Same name on there. Same photo. It looks just like this right here. Same logo. And look at my back photo, my you know, my screen photo on the backdrop, and you'll see how big my trout is, man. It's actually my screen cover, but the trout in the photo was so big I couldn't shrink it down to put it in my background. So all you kind of get on my page when you come to it is my back wall. My wallpaper is just the skin of that fish, the beautiful colors of the rainbow trout. Pretty good, Michael, man. Have we saw you in here before, man? If I'm not mistaken, I have. I could have swore I've seen you in here before, Michael. Only ever fished for trout once the riverside in the Central Dam. And then my dad, not a bite, while everyone else was catching them. Yeah, I've had days like that, brother. I've had days like that. And sometimes it's just depending on what them fish want. Sometimes, that's the cool thing about a trout, man. There's so many varieties and things that you got to figure out in order to catch them, for sure. Chartreuse balls, yeah, nah, bro. Dayton, I got an exact bait for trout that is a go-to. If you watch my videos, if you watch the live coming up soon, there's a specific trout bait. Actually, if you want me to, I'll go ahead and show it off to you now. Alright, we got two baits that I normally use for trout on opener, okay? One's going to be a power bait rig on the bottom with like a Carolina rig. I'll show you, you want to see my rig setup, I'll show you the rig setup as well on how I'm catching them. And you said it's a lake, correct? So this method will work. This is how I do it at lakes. If you want an egg sinker, 1 1/4 medium swivel. When it comes to trout, I don't know what line you're running. I don't know what kind of, stuff you're running with. A lot of people will tell you, oh, stock trout, you can catch them whatever on whatever size line. Well, a little known about a trout, the longer they stay in the water, the wiser they get, stronger they get, better eyesight they get. So, you want to go with light line, 4-pound test. You want to run this 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet. This is the size hook I'm running. I mean, this thing is little bitty. It's the size of my fingernail, okay? Tiny little guy. Little eagle claw, what I call egg hook, okay? And then a small dollop. Very small. It's power bait. Right here. This is a power bait garlic scent. If you need to, go ahead and take a screenshot of that, okay? This is going to be one of the hardest baits to find around trout season. It goes very fast. It's rainbow colored, all right? This is rainbow colored garlic scent power bait. You can try and get the rainbow and it not be garlic scented and use it, but I swear it's not going to work. There's 1,000 other types that I have put to the test. There's only a specific few that work. This one and this one. This one's pretty much the same thing as that. It's just a lighter color and it looks like it's got brown specks in it. It's a lighter color and it feels like a different texture. It's a lot softer. This is a little bit more expensive too, but it is also garlic scented. Garlic scented power bait is going to be your winner for stock trout. Stock trout cannot resist it. It pisses them off and it makes them frustrated and they want whatever it is. So, okay, got the screenshot. Like crazy here in the Walmart. I see that everywhere here. I know you will. You'll go to Walmart and you'll see thousands of those, okay? But you gotta be in particular. And usually, real good trout fishermen, they know that this works, so they get sold really quickly. This is from last season. This is a half a tub here, and this is a half a tub here. This is probably what I'm going with on trout opener, but there's one more rig that I'm going to be using. 1 second. Now, gonna blow your mind. Okay, it does every time I show somebody this setup. Stock trout like power bait. They like pellets. They like stuff that's been fed to them. So they look for things that's floating in the water column. Okay. Same rig setup as this one. Okay, it'll be set up just like this Carolina rig, but the hook will be different, and I'm gonna show you why. We're gonna get a pack. Yep, there we go. There we go. This is your good old eagle claw, long shank, medium, size 6 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and you're probably like, what in the world? Oh, nice. But anyway, you're gonna tie this off on your leader 2-3 feet, same way you would do that power bait. And you got a longer hook shank for a reason, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of these. I'm sure you're familiar with these, Dayton. The old Jeffy Puffs. The real good, smell good stuff. The marshmallows, real small ones, okay? You're probably like, what? And you're gonna, when this is tied up, you're gonna run that marshmallow all the way up to about the eye and right there, boop. And with that hook that's sitting there and exposed still, you'll take a night crawler. And you don't want them really, really long night crawlers, the ones that are outside at night. You don't want them. And if you do look for them outside, try to find the ones that are about 2 inches long. You don't want the real long worms. And then you're going to thread that thing on there at the middle point of its body. And that marshmallow is going to help float that worm up and also give a little glow because it's so white. And then fish are going to be able to see that worm moving just a little bit better. And it also keeps your worm from just sitting in some weeds, because that happens a lot. That's going to be something you're going to have to learn and adjust to on your lake according to the time of the year and whatnot and how much you go out there. That's why the leader change is very, very necessary. Because if you cast out there and the weeds are higher than your leader, your bait's just sitting down in the weeds and no fish is seeing it. So you want that bait to sit right above them weeds so that when fish cruise by and go round and round, you see what I'm saying? They got things to see and snap at. Alright. Hooligan in the house. How's it going, Hooligan? Hopefully you're having a great night, and thanks for being number 20, man. Do I like top water? Well, check this guy out since you mentioned top water. Top water plug. Scoop this across the water, and this right here is going to plop in the back. I'm eager to use this summer, early morning. I'm planning on trying some stuff this year, guys. You know, we're about to get settled in a new place long term, hopefully for about a couple years or so. It's a double, so an actual home. It's not a full house, but I'll take what I can get right now. But us being settled, I want there to be a night or two where I'm able to go out once we get our car situation fixed after trout opener and we're settled. I'm going to do some camping nights, but I got to get me a battery pack. And that's what's rough right now because I'm tight on funds, and whenever I go splurge on fishing, I go splurge. So I haven't been trying to do it here lately. I've actually held back really good these last couple years on buying fishing gear and product. But one, I got to get my license still. I haven't done that yet. Got to get online and get it paid for. Get a screenshot, get it on my phone. And then two, I got to get to somewhere to get me a nice phone stand. So that way I can clip you guys up and you guys can be seeing me at a good view when I'm going live on Trout Opener. So, we got one more like came in. I greatly appreciate it. Whoever it was made us at 21. But nonetheless, Dayton, man, works like top water. Yeah, man, I'm not a big top water guy for bass. I've never really done a lot of that. I have used a lot of stuff like this, jerk baits and shit like that, you know, under the water column, jerking them around. However, I'm a a wacky rig kind of guy. I'm a Cinco kind of guy. I like to work a Cinco real slow on the bottom. Nothing seems to beat a Cinco, on a bad day when it comes to bass, and I have plenty of those. This year we're going to be putting some that I got in this tackle box to use, and I can't wait. Um, Come trout opening day, well, I'll be getting a bag together and just having a bunch of everything in there just to have. But for sure, I'm ready to get on the water. So I'm back. Right on, Michael. Right on, Michael, man. I greatly appreciate that. We just over here talking setups and bait, man. I'm trying to help Dayton. And you said your father, right? You guys go out and do a little bit of trout fishing. So I'm just over here trying to teach him a little bit about the rigs that I use here in Pennsylvania. This is like one of the _1 trout fisheries in America, other than Alaska. We stock over 5 million trout a year. So it's that thing, man. It's almost that time of the year too. April 4th, we're going to be out there live catching trout. And if you guys are interested in watching that, make sure you mark your calendars. Cornhusker, minnow, and bobber. How you doing, Cornhusk? How's your day going, man? Days away, man. Cornhusk, we're days away, brother. Days away. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait, man. So I think we're past midnight now, right? We at midnight? Yeah, so we're just about there. Just about there, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll be at 5 days. Gonna be getting my car fixed, gonna be getting on the lake, and then we're gonna be getting moved. And then after we get settled down, I'm for sure taking a day or two break of filming and doing stuff, and me and the family are gonna go out and have a good night and go have a dinner and just enjoy ourselves. I think we deserve it. We deserve to treat ourselves after it being so long since we've been able to do so. Yeah. Archery turkey coming up. Too damn windy to go today. Damn, Cornhusk. Yeah, there's turkeys wandering around everywhere here in PA too, dude. I've been seeing them every damn where. I mean, in every nook and cranny, every woodline. I'm just flocking around, dude. You wouldn't have no issue with getting one here, because then you find locations in the mountains here, and you get breaks from the wind because of the mountains. You a Nebraska Cornhusker fan? Cornhusker cowboy, you from Nebraska? Give him a second date. I haven't fished in a while now. Michael, come check out my work, man. I don't know where you're located. I don't know how far you are from my parts, but I love putting people on fish. We actually got a couple of YouTubers that are talking about meeting me and coming out here and us doing a couple collabs, couple videos, video on my page, video on their page. It'd be freaking awesome, man. It's kind of what YouTube's all about, is meeting people, getting out there, pushing your algorithm, and just having fun, man. WD-40 question mark. Cornhusker, I like Vandy basketball team, VR Vandy team. You on here talking basketball now? Yeah, man. I don't know if anybody's seen what happened downtown Indianapolis at the March Madness, but there was a Brinker truck, one of those bank trucks, and one of the bank truck guys, I don't know what he was thinking, but he set a bag down outside of the building that he went into, and it was a bag of money, and it was like $60,000, and guy grabbed it and just walked off with it. When they're in the back of them trucks and them guys are dealing with it, they don't mess with them ink packs. Them ink packs aren't in there. And yeah, the guy got to walk away with quite a bit of mudo. Do I like Penn State? I like Penn State for one reason, and that's because my tight end for Indianapolis came from there this past year. Tyler Warren was a dog, bro. I watched a lot of his tape, but no. I'm a Hoosiers fan, bro. Always have been. I've been a Hoosiers fan when they wasn't even a good team at all. Like basketball, football, nothing. And why? It's because I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch basketball much either. Only time I watch basketball is if it's the Pacers and they're in the playoffs. And the last time they did that with against freaking OKC, it was a nightmare. When Halliburton went down, it was raps. Fernando, Bobby Knight was the coach. Diego Pavo got second. How's it going in there, love? If you're just coming in, double tap that screen. If you're new, welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Don't be shy, let everybody know what you got going on down in the chat. Welcome. If you're curious to what we got here in front of us, ask a question, don't be shy. I'm sorry, bro, but Mendoza on what he did against the Ducks down there in Florida on a third or a fourth down, if I'm not mistaken, and drove through the middle, ran over somebody that previously had ran him over that year, and then scored. Nah, man, he deserves that Heisman for sure. He worked his ass off this year to make that team undefeated like he did for the first time ever, and I don't know. To me, bro, I just feel like that was an accomplishment all on its own. And Signetti, he's the main reason why all that happened. And why is because he is one badass coach. And he proved it. Cornhusk, a little bit of both. It depends on weather, depends on water, depends on where you're fishing. When it comes to trout streams and stuff like that, you could use like a split shot with a hook about a foot away, twitch it off the bottom with like a worm live bait. In lakes, you want to use like, I guess, slower, so like power bait. You can also use worms, but you want to be specific with the way that you do your setup. We actually talked a little bit about it with Dayton a little bit ago. But yeah, man, there's different varieties to trout fishing for sure, in order to get out there and catch them. So, and you always want to catch them. So you don't want to go out there and just sit and not do anything and be like, what in the world's going on? Why are other people catching fish? As long as you go through the mode of making changes. What's that noise?
Me, I'm warm. I'm trying to turn this heat up.
Jesus Christ. Her vibrating. She's in there clicking the button so fast. IPA drink. Every once in a while, Michael. I like the IPAs here in PA that they make. They got fish on them, man. I forget what they're called. And that's kind of the only reason I grab them. I end up grabbing the ones that end up having the fish on them. And, but if I get like an ice cold beer and I got a choice on it, I guess a Bush wouldn't be too terrible, or maybe a Corona. I like a Corona with a lime, for sure. But, while fishing, I try not to get too jacked, because where I go, I'm allowed to smoke. I can smoke cigarettes out on the lake. We're allowed to bring a cooler. You're allowed to drink liquor. So it's like, it's a good little party zone. I could have a good time out there, but I pass. Ooh. Don't go down there. No, and I was thinking too, man, Cornhusk and Dayton, I plan on taking like stuff like these hooks right here, and I'm gonna turn them into like really long bugs and stuff, and that way they got a little weight to them, so they still sink. They still sink down, and we'll figure out how things work. I'm gonna get me a little tank so I can practice letting specific stuff drop in the water and see how it works and stuff for people, so I'm not just sitting here giving out and trying to sell bullshit, so my goal eventually is to work up to sales, man, and get me a page going and people can come over and purchase whatever they'd like. A fly like lure, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something kind of long, kind of whips in the water. Bass love that shit. I know crappie love that kind of stuff. Pike, tiger, muskie, they love those long feather jigs. I've seen some really big hooks made with feathers and stuff like that. So, and I got a lot of stuff coming. I'm about to get a lot of stuff here soon. Some empty jig heads. I need some tips though from the old catfish man to figure out exactly what kind of jig heads should I be using. Because can I get some that are at Walmart that are okay to use, or should I be ordering them, or how should I be going about it? So, but we're gonna figure it out. I had a celery beer with pickle juice and cornhusk. That's different. Cheers to any of the partakers. It's lying to me. It always does. If you're in here, let me know. See what the real count is in here. YouTube be lying, y'all. I try to tell my buddy Carver that, man. And Catfish, because sometimes, you know, the views get low. Sometimes there's still usually always someone. So, I greatly appreciate y'all, man, for that. I remember getting out and trying some of these and just looking at how these are tied up. They're insane. I'm scared I don't want to drop it in the sink. They're itty bitty and they look like just a bug, you know? Itty bitty. And the thing is, if when I start tying, I'm gonna have the camera facing down towards the vise, and probably facing with the other camera because on the other side the camera's way better. You guys will get a way better view of what these are looking like. Here, I'll give you a close-up on them. Close-up on the flies here. Check those out, man. And then also have this box. Yeah, man. Got a quite a good. Here, I'll show you these real quick too. Got a crawl, got a pop. This is gonna be a trout lure. Got a few things. An old man beard jig. I think those are freaking awesome. And now we're gonna slowly getting things closed up. I wanna get things wrapped up for the night. Wanted to get on here for about an hour and a half, talk with you guys, get a few people in here and say hello. I love you guys. And to the ones that I haven't seen me, there was a couple. Wanted to let you guys know, you know, things are going to get rocky in this next week or so. There's going to be a lot of moving. I may even be doing a live of me moving or something, just so that you guys can tag along on the adventure. Like while packing up our car or whatever we're going to be packing up. But yeah, man, thank you guys for joining in today, tonight. And as always, you know what I mean? I appreciate each and every single one of you. But yeah. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about to the finishing line. It's going to be an early bird rising, man. I'll probably start the live somewhere around 7:30, 7:45. That way we got a little tip off so everybody can, you know, get to see what's going on before I just start casting away. And gives me a chance to get a few people in there and talk to you guys before we start going. I don't know what time that'll be for you guys. It'll be, like I said, tip off will be 8 in the morning Eastern time, 8 a.m. Eastern, which will be pretty freaking early for some people. So if we're still going by noon, tap in, check us out. You know, if not, the live will get posted eventually, and you guys can come back and check it out, show your love, let us know what you think. It's gonna be my first fish live, so super excited. It took me a while to get where I am now, to where I could start doing live streams, talking with people, hanging out and stuff like that. Tito Hernandez, listen to my voice. Hello, Tito. How are you? I hope you're having a good day, man. Thanks for dropping in, man. No, we're wrapping it up, man. I was just telling everybody to have a great night. We were over here showing off flies. We were showing off baits. And if you haven't tapped in already to check out my page, man, I'd greatly appreciate it. I do remember your name, though, so I do know that you was here already. Fishing license is expensive in Pennsylvania. Yeah, $50 almost, man. I think it's like 40 and some change, but that's paying for a regular license, and that's also paying for a trout license. And if I didn't eat fish, if I didn't love catching them and eating them and making videos and doing what I do, I probably wouldn't pay it. Probably would not pay it, Cornhusk. Can't lie to you. It's just one of those things where my grandfather would be like, you better figure out how to pay for your license, boy. So I get her done, get out there, and I get on the fish, man. It's the goal and the objective when we get on there. But since we're still chatting, I'll hang out. Screw it. What's going on, love? Peachy in there? You want to get a smooch? Are you a cuss? Come on.
Weird.
Love you. Yeah, you can have it. You can have it. Damn, my turkey permit was $34. I actually can't tell you exactly. Whenever I do pay for it, I'll let you know. I was actually supposed to get it paid for today. My wife's been kind of glued on her tongue or on her game. Okay. Cornhusker and I are in here talking about how I needed to get my license, and we keep putting it off. So we need to get that taken care of. That, and I gotta go get a phone stand for y'all. Gotta go get a phone stand for y'all. That and maybe one more tub of this. This right here will last me 2 half containers. This is about a quarter, honestly. But this one's about half. It'll last me maybe, with one more, about a month, maybe 2. If I'm out every other day fishing, because usually that's about what I do. Every other day is going to be a fishing live stream or a video. So it's going to be a lot of stuff, man. One sec. Yeah, like I said though, I'm beat past waiting. I'll tell you that daggone much. I know I'm ready to get on the water, and my buddies are ready to hang out. Man, we've been looking forward to these moments for the last pretty much all winter because we didn't get to go ice fishing. So I use the bait ice fishing sometimes. Are you talking about these flies, or are you talking about power bait? Yeah, power bait works for crappies too, man. I've seen it done. I've caught power bait actually. I've used power bait to catch smallmouth one time, sucker fish. I've caught just about a good handful of fish on power bait. That's for sure. And don't ask me why. I have no clue, but they love it. They'll eat it. Yo, what's good, RayRay Euro? My boy Jet, right? Bye 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 booey. How's it going, bro? Just got home. Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap it up. Honestly, I'm just still chit chatting. As long as people are coming in talking, I'm talking, man. That's how I'm gonna do it, man. But when we get down to the low number, like that 1, that 2, I'm like, man. And then combo's kind of slow. I think we had Dayton in here, but he dissipated. I don't know where he went. He may still be in the background. The pebble baits. Okay. Yeah, them crappie bites. I know what you're talking about, Cornhusk. Yeah, see, now they're making jig heads nowadays, though, where you can take those crappie pellets and you can put it in the tip of the jig head. Like, there's a hollow hole in the jig head, and it's kind of... I've been seeing people use, like, really small bolts, and they'll paint them in their designs or whatnot, like the hexagon bolts or whatnot, and weld them to the hooks. People are doing that and then dipping them and painting them. And then you can use the crappie bites and putting them in the head. Put your minnow jig on. Have at it, bro. He said, really? I said, swear. Swear, man. Swear. They're like hexagon. Look it up. They're like hexagon jigs, and they're hollow on the head, where the eye would be or whatever on the jig head. And you can just fill it with them crappie pellets. And then you add your worm or your minnow or whatever, your little artificial plastic or whatever to the end, and you just sit there and jig that thing. He said, I'm listening. Euro, how's your day go, man? How's your day go, Euro? I know you're probably just getting undressed and getting your shoes off and kick back, but how'd your day go, brother? Hopefully it went great, man. Hopefully it went great. I get sunshine on a cloudy day. We had Crisis and them in here for a minute, and I seen Mystic had went live, and I told everybody, I was like, go to Mystic, man. Today was good, bro. Got off work around 4 p.m. Oh yeah, dude. And there's that midnight button. I just heard it. Just went off in there. And we'll see people coming in and out, in and out, in and out. And I'll try to get them to come in and conversate, but usually I wait for a hi. Say hello, you know? Say hello, I can talk back. You know, I'm the type of person, you're gonna talk to me, I talk back, you know? But if you don't, I can't really say nothing to you. Went out with the kids to some rides, like those roller coaster Jones. Heck yeah, man. I'd be scared to get on them things anymore, dog. I'd be scared to get on them roller coaster rides anymore. I can't do it. You good?
Yeah, I'm looking for a pen.
Like a writing pen?
Yeah.
Huh.
No idea where a pen is though.
Maybe up on the, right here on the top? No? Yeah, man, I'd be terrified to take my kids to them rides anymore. Maybe something real small, but nothing like going up in the air too high. Huh. 1 second, everybody. Try to help the wife find her pen real quick. If you just coming in, double tap that screen. I'd greatly appreciate it.
I mean, it's not that important in there, but no. I need a pen to sign these. Not.
Honestly, it's probably behind the dresser, dear. I don't do rides anymore either, Cornhusk. I think last time I got on a ride and actually enjoyed it was probably, uh, man, when was the last time I was on a ride? I want to say it was Kings Island, man. I went to Kings Island with a girl once, and we're in there and we've never been on a ride a day in our life. And I'm just like, man, what do I ride here to like, that's not too scary, it's just right, it's a beginner level. And this woman's like, the flight of fear, the flight of fear, the flight of fear. Go do your research on flight of fear. This woman lied to me. She flat out freaking lied to me, dude. She told me that this roller coaster didn't do much. She swore up and down that there was no loops. That I had nothing to worry about. Well, she lied big time. As soon as the ride started, you kind of took off it out of a space shuttle, and you went into like a dark tunnel, and cherry Pepsi. It's the wife's actually. But it's confiscated. I'm thirsty. Pepsi. What is it? I got 3 people that came in and said something about Pepsi instantly. This is hilarious. Do I need to keep Pepsi in the video? Man, I never had that in a long time. What, cherry Pepsi? Soda. Tito, do you want me to speak like that for you every single time? Every comment? Look up the smoke from. What? What? I'm lost, Tito. I lost. Look up the smoke from. What, Tito? Tito. Bessie. Soda. Watching Kung Fu Panda 3 right now. Are you? Hey, that's a fire ass movie. Any Kung Fu Panda movie is fire, or Jet. I'm gonna always get that confused, bro. I met you as Euro. I mean, every time I think of Euro, I'm thinking basketball, bro. So it's a good term for me, I promise. I'm Euro. Jet, question mark. Oh, okay. Well, who was it that wanted to be called Jet? Was it James? Somebody in here wanted to be called Jet. Oh, okay, I'm right. It is James. Aha. Aha, see, now I'm identifying people. It's tough to do. I give Crisis credit where it's due, man. He's got a big brain. I mean that in a great way. Yeah, man. We're at 150 almost. I'm from Canada. Yeah, there we go. You're one of my Canadian buddies. I got a few more of you guys up there, man. I want to come up there, man. I really do. I know you guys got plenty of wildlife, and you guys aren't like here, man. You're not like America. You guys' food is better and stuff, if I'm not mistaken, and all. Is that why you said cherry Pepsi, the whole cherry Pepsi thing? I said, bro, if you come to Alberta, is that what that is? Alberta? Bet. I'll keep it in mind. The names will stay in mind, bro, because, my dream for me and my wife, once our kids grow, you know, if I got some really good friends at distances and are like, look, man, I know we ain't met much and we kind of only know each other through media and all that stuff, but you're old and I'm old and we got much now but time to kill. Just make a trip, you know. I plan on traveling the U.S. one day. That's my goal, and then I want to work my way to countries. I want to go Canada. I'd like to go to Alaska. I know that's still part of the U.S., but it's so far away that it seems like it's another country. And it's big enough it could have been its own country. Um, Nonetheless, though, yeah, man, you know, I'll keep that in mind, bro. I'd really love to come there. Moose, deer, small game. I got a few hunting rifles and shotguns. I grew up on a farm. Grandpa has 180 acres. Can go shoot around, bro. You're always welcome. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, my buddy, he actually, I'm sure you got plenty of areas around for fishing. But I got a guy there now for hunting. Now I got a guy for, I've been had a guy for fishing. My buddy Mason and my boy Dragon, you've probably seen them in here a few times. They're from up there, man, and they told me if I ever come up there, they got a salmon river right at their back door, and their family goes out there and catches them all the time. He said they roast them and they cook them and they do all that good shit. So look forward to it, man. One day I gotta put down the habits such as cigarettes, and I gotta raise my babies, man. And then I gotta begin to save to get a RV so we can travel. Also got those 4-wheelers, can go ride on some trails. Yeah, I love me some mud puppies. That's what I call them. Love me some mud puppies. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, so that's all we did, bro. We call them mud bogs. We'd go get everybody together in their mud vehicles and just go tear a fucking field up and party. Is that you?
Yes.
Careful. Careful. It's not like you about ate shit. Yes, sir, Euro. You know all about them, huh? Earlier you said something about country rap, didn't you? You gotta look up my buddy Justin Time, man. He's getting pretty known here recently. Him and my buddy Jason Reed, they got a song together. It goes, you ain't gotta love me, but my whiskey always does. I'm just trying to drink the pain away. And bro, that song got a 1.5 million, man. I know them personally. Like they're some close buddies of mine, and I used to hang out with them, and I used to do some business. We'll just put it that way with them. And they used to invite me to the mud bogs all the time, dog. They really would, and they'd be fun, man. Just absolute. You wouldn't even know who was who at the end of the day because everybody's so covered in mud. That's dope, bro. Small town boys making it. Yeah, man, you may like their music too. It's a mix of country rap, man. It's actually some really fire music, man. I love their music. Just in time. I play it, but I ain't getting copyrighted, so. But look it up, man. Just in time. He's got all kinds of stuff over there. I don't know if you heard of Adam Calhoun and a few of them in the world. You're live. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know what happened. I'll check it out, RayRay. Heck yeah, man. You're awesome, Euro. Yeah, man. I think it's just you in here. I think we'll run it to about that 2-hour mark. Depending on who jumps in. And be my luck, we'll be sitting here and then here comes a flood of us. Here comes a flood of crows. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that specific song that I was talking about is called Drinking Pains. Drinking Pains. If you just time and name, double tap that screen, I greatly appreciate it. Can we make it to 25? Y'all eat hot Cheetos? My boy Alaskan back in. What's up, boss? We're sitting here munching, hanging out, conversating. Depending on how many people we get back in, you know, we'll probably bust up out of here. But nonetheless, for the ones that are just coming in, double tap the screen. And if you got any questions, let me know. I guess we'll throw up a box just so that people can see something. What's up, Alaska? Yeah, my boy Alaskan told me if I ever come up to Alaska, he'll do the same thing. Put me on some fish, put me in some good spots, and I'd love to meet y'all one day, man. It'd be freaking crazy. Steven. Yes, Steven, yes. Look, we can hang out together for once, man. How you doing, man? Hold on, let's smoke together here. Hey, where's the pen at, love? Gotta take a toke with my boy Steven here. I know that's what we're always referring to, but I try not to talk too much about that stuff in Carver and his lives.
There's not a whole lot left.
I know. We'll get something tomorrow. Cheers, brother. I'm gonna have to make a disco run. I actually got some flour too, but just like I try to tell my buddy Crisis, man, I try to hold myself to a standard, man. I am doing well, man. I'm looking forward to this fishing season to kick off, man. April 4th, man, we got 5 days at midnight. 5 days. And trout opener will be upon us. And April 4th at 8 a.m. I'll be going live, man. We'll be catching trout live. Don't miss it, man. Mark your calendar. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time, man. And right now, you're probably like, why are you live right now so late? Well, my kiddos are still awake. They got late feeds. My son, he has a special feed. He has a G2. So he's got timed feeds and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? I need my watch hours, man, as much as I can get right now so I get monetized. That'd be the coolest thing to do, man. I praise Carver and Terry and them over there, man, for what they do. And we actually showed off their jigs just a little bit ago. Only 10:15 p.m. here. Lucky you. Lucky you. Those some little bitty guys. Yeah, I'll show them to you. But you know Catfish, he's always working on some different sizes, you know. What time is it here for me? It is 12:16. It is 12:16. They're pretty small. You know, I don't think he really shows them off too well behind or next to something to try to give a comparison. But this is a lighter, you know. But I'm gonna, you know, he like he was saying in his live today, I'd like to catch a trout on just the jig. However, that one right there that I just showed you with the least amount of hackle was probably going to be my best bet because I could tip that with a worm. And I may even have to trim a little bit of the hackle off because it's a little bushed up at the top. But nonetheless, around the hook or whatever. Looks great. This one here is a crappie jig for sure. Can't wait to drop this in front of like a bed of crappies. It'd be awesome. Pink, got a little flash in it. another resemblance of size. Like I said, these ones are kind of small. These are made for, honestly, crappie, panfish, smaller guys. But I'm sure he ties bigger ones. I'm sure he's got, I like this one here because it's got that wiggle tail. I'm going to try and make a custom order from him. That's going to be like a pink or a gold jig head with the black flake, but a pink tail. See if he could make me up some of those. But also in 6 days, I will be getting my own vise, Steven. I will be getting my own vise. I will be getting my own hackle. I will be getting my own furs. And I'm going to start tying jigs myself, flies myself. Try and make some stuff like this here. I'm going to show you guys the box of flies and stuff here. I'm wondering if the 1/6 jigs he said or something for surf. Now, these ones are some hand-tied ones. These I don't know so much about. My buddy gave me all these. I think he got them in an order. But these are from Pittsburgh Fly Co. These were given to me. This is like a starter kit with some flies. And then I accumulated a couple of these over here. But nonetheless, I got a good little batch of stuff. But on trout opener, that's what I was trying to explain to Catfish. He was a little confused. I won't be using his jigs on trout opener. And why is because the trout in a lake are a little bit different from the trout in a stream. I plan on taking these jigs and taking them to a stream and doing a dedicated video to his jigs only. Yes, I'm going to tip the jig with a piece of worm, but that's kind of, I think, the only way we're going to be able to finesse these trout into just hitting these jigs. And that's what I told him. But at the end of the day, I think if we did some because I'm eventually going to do some trout worms and stuff like that with jigs. And I'm going to be putting my own products to the test clearly and obviously, so that I'm not giving you guys stuff that just don't work. But nonetheless, I know these jigs work for specific fish, for catfish. So it's just a matter of getting out there, getting her done, and getting video footage of catching fish with it. So that's the goal. Like I said, the trout opener, I'll be using a different go-to method. It'll be power bait on one rig, and it'll be marshmallows and nightcrawler on the other. What we're going to try and do is just for sure get our haul and do our catch and cook, because we got a little gathering, kind of like family and stuff, on the 4th. We'll do the live, obviously, doing the catching. I'll probably live that for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And then later on in the day, I will do a live of us cooking the fish and eating it and hanging out. But the days after, I'm going to be getting moved. And once I'm settled and I can just uproot myself and go take and make an entire video, it's going to be dedicated straight to catfish. And I don't know if anybody's done that for him yet. So I hope he's looking forward to it. I can't wait. I hope he enjoys it, you know. But if there's anybody new just coming in, double tap the screen. Let the chat know what you got going on. Go for some spin jigs or something for the surf. That's a good idea. Yeah, Euro, that's the plan here, man. That's the plan. So on my time off and stuff, I would be like when I'm not fishing and I'm at home and I'm just chilling and the kids are chill and I can have time to myself in my little area. I'll have a vise right here and it'll be clamped up. I'll find a camera angle for you guys to watch that and me up here somewhere in my face and where the fly tying is. It's either that or I'll have it just facing the jig, and I'll be able to read comments as I'm tying and stuff like that. Nonetheless, we'll get that all squared out once I get the vise and I start getting things to tie up jigs. But it's gonna be fun. Yeah, right now it's not much of a set, is it? But it's something. It's something. Oh man, yeah, we're at 2 hours, so. I think what we're about to do is cut it off here.
I appreciate you guys, man. Seriously. Steven, Euro, all the way back to the beginning of the live today and this morning.
I'll probably go live. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I know I did a few shorts, Steven. If you ain't checked out my shorts, go check them out. You'll get to see just some catch scenes. But most of my shorts, you can click on the right bottom hand corner, and they'll take you straight to the video where that catch was from. And that's how I do a lot of my shorts, and they do pretty good. I'm coming, baby. But you guys are awesome. Each and every one of y'all. Thank you for double tapping in tonight. I hope you guys have a blessed night. I'll see you on the next one, man. Be sure to tune in to RayRay Outdoors. Signing off. And fish on, everyone.